Welcome, dear soul. Today we wander into the depths of Rumi's heart, a place where melancholy and mysticism dance with tender and fiery truth. Let yourself be gently carried by this whispered journey, one that touches both the ache of confinement and the mystery of our very being. The body feels like a cage, a thorn pressing against the delicate soul within. It's a quiet torment, this feeling of being held yet yearning to escape, a bittersweet ache that lives deep in our bones. Around us, the world wears masks. Those inside and outside play their deceptive games, and trust slips through our fingers like grains of sand. And then comes a voice, soft and sweet, offering to be your confidant, promising intimacy as if weaving a secret bridge between hearts. But almost before it settles, another voice strikes harshly, claiming enmity, stirring a storm where once there was warmth, leaving the heart tangled in confusion and shadow. Yet there is also reverence, a breath that whispers none are like you in all existence, a rare pearl shining in beauty, grace, kindness, and generosity. Imagine these virtues like rays of light dancing through the air, filling the soul softly with their warmth. And still another voice speaks of vastness, saying you contain both worlds within you, that infinite, mysterious expanse where all souls depend on the light of one. It is a tender reminder of our delicate interwoven existence, like moths drawn gently to a single glowing flame. But beware the intoxication of self, how pride blinds and twists, tearing the heart from its center. The lonely ego, unaware of its commonness among thousands, struts like a demon cast helpless into a rushing stream, lost struggling, raging against forces beyond control. The world tempts gently with kindness and flattery, sweet morsels that comfort yet mask hidden fire beneath their taste. Too much indulgence scorches the soul. What delights the eye hides a silent burn, a fire that reveals its smoke only when the affair is done, leaving ashes where once was warmth. Patience, dear heart. Longing for praise spins a subtle hunger fueled by greed, distorting love into desire's grasp. And yet sometimes praise wears the sharp edge of honest criticism, words that can sting and burn the heart for days, leaving marks deep within us. We remember those who denied us, whose greed turned to harm. These wounds linger, carved quietly into our inner world. Praise becomes a test of our spirit, a mirror reflecting whether we stand strong or falter, yet its sweetness blinds us to the arrogance and deceit it can breed. We forget the poison beneath honeyed words, only noticing when the cup falls and the bitter spill exposes the harsh truth. Life's flavors come mixed. Sometimes we swallow the bitter seed with the sweet broth, tasting sorrow hidden beneath joy. Even the sweetest halva, its delight fades quickly, unlike other impressions that root deep in the soul, secretly remaining even as outward joy fades away. Opposites are like dancers, each enemy reflecting itself, balanced in a mysterious cosmic rhythm. Sweetness quietly endures, like sugar melting unseen, shaping our very taste of life. But harsh words can fester, like wounds that grow pus after the bite, and too much praise can crown the self as a tyrant, blinding humility and setting the soul on a dangerous path. So, be humble, keep your heart open, do not close the door on gentleness. True strength comes from being a servant, not a king. Be like the ball that takes the blows, enduring life's strikes with grace, not like the mallet that delivers them. Without kindness and grace, beauty fades and adversaries grow bored, losing their fire when your spirit retreats into quiet calm. Observe how dark forces dress themselves in robes of respectability, calling you demon when they fear the light you carry. They whisper that you are like one risen dead from the grave, an uncanny, misunderstood being caught between worlds. Yet this boundary blurs, for some walk the line between life and death, touched by divine mystery and shadow alike. Beware the flatterers who trap us with their false warmth, and when disgrace falls, even demons shrink away in shame. Evil cloaked in human form becomes all the more dangerous, fiercer than any external storm. The demon chases us as long as we remain human, running us to the edge where parts of us grow numb and lifeless, trapped by darkness. There is a turning, When you become steadfast in the demon's nature, owning all parts of yourself, the wicked shadows flee. The one who once clung tightly, burdening your soul, slips away in fear of your quiet strength and transformation. And so, you stand freed, alone yet whole, rising gently beyond the grasp of old darkness, bathed in the hope of new light. Rest now in this tenderness and truth. Let Rumi's words settle softly within you, carrying both the pain and the peace that comes with knowing your soul's vast journey. Whenever you need, return here, to this sacred space where heart and spirit meet in quiet embrace.